Welcome everybody to the first video for the Minetime with Meem and Drake channel. Basically this channel is going to be dedicated to mod reviews, resource pack reviews. We're going to be doing some tutorial videos on how to code mods for Minecraft. And this is basically going to be done so that a child can understand it and basically do it. That way they're learning Java while they're having some fun with Minecraft. First off, this is a family-friendly channel, so let's keep all the bad language to non-existence. Now, you're going to see first off that I'm using the vanilla Minecraft resource pack. Once we get everything going, we will probably be using a personal resource pack that we're working on, but we need to get all the permissions and so on lined up with the people that we're working with. That way, you know, there's credit where credit is due and so on and so forth. And today we're just going to be doing a quick, short tutorial on how to mess with the depth of a super flat world. So what we're going to do first off is I'm going to create a default super flat world so that you can see exactly what I mean. Now normally a super flat world consists of about 4 blocks of depth. It's really not special, but it's flat and there's a lot that you can do with completely and totally flat ground. You can do a lot of above ground building, and that's basically about it, because as you can see you've got about 3 blocks of dirt before you're actually going to hit bedrock, and if you go below bedrock you see the world just ends. So what we're going to do is we're going to fix that and make it deeper. So if you need to build something underground, or if you want to build like an underground lab or something that you can put into a schematic for later use on a normal world, you'll be able to do that. So we're going to go ahead and get out of this world, and we're just going to delete that way it's not in the way, because I don't like having all kinds of random worlds on my list here. And we're going to go back to creative, we're going to go to more world options and select super flat world, and it's going to have this button that pops up that says customize. So when we click on that, you're going to see, okay, so the top block is a grass block, the next 2 blocks are dirt blocks, and then you've got 1 block of bedrock. Now normally you see you really can't move these. You can mess with the layers to change what's in them and so on, and I'll show you how to do that as well, but other than that there's not much you can do. I mean, I'm clicking all over the place and it won't let me do anything. You can remove a layer. Now what you're going to see here is there's some presets that they've got set here. We've got a snow kingdom, a water world, a tunneler's dream, a classic flat world, and so on, but we don't want to mess with all that. We just want to basically set our depth a little bit. So you'll see first off, okay, so you've got 3 Minecraft bedrock, and that is obviously your bedrock layer. And then you're going to see Minecraft dirt, and it's got this 2 asterisk in front of it. Now if we take that number there and just add a 0 to it, we can turn it into 20, and we could actually turn this into just about any block, any ground block that we wanted, just by knowing the name. Like this is grass, this is dirt, we could probably put stone in there. I'm not going to mess too much with it right now. And then you've got Minecraft grass, and basically we're just going to leave the dirt alone for now and just work with that. So if we click use preset, you'll see that it has changed your dirt height to 20. Top block is still going to be grass, bottom block is still going to be bedrock. So we're going to click done and create new world. And the world is now loading. Oh look, we spawned right beside a village. Now villages are more common in a super flat world, and as you can see, you know, they're all nice and perfect because they don't have hills and streams and rivers and all this good stuff messing with them. So you've got this nice, like almost perfectly formed village with apparently lots of dead-end roads. Several churches, and you've got your blacksmith there. I'm sure there's a library around there somewhere. but that's not what we're looking for. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to turn off the monsters, that way I don't have any random slimes jumping down on my head. That's no fun. And peaceful. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are sitting there going, hey, what's that nifty little bar beside your inventory? This is actually a mod that I use quite a bit. It's called Too Many Items. I'll put a link to it in the comments so you can download it if you already know how to use mods. If you don't, this will probably be one of the first ones that I show you how to install, because it's really simple and it's a really useful mod. Create custom items and save them for later. You can customize potions, enchanting, fireworks, signs. There's leather dyeing, player heads, note blocks, flower pots. And then, of course, you've got all these settings. You can set it to whatever mode you want, turn the cheats on and off. Set it so that when you die, you keep all your items. Set the difficulty, prevent rain on. Set the time to whatever you want. You can heal and fill your hunger, remove any potion effects. And then you can actually have apparently up to 7 saves. That way, if for some reason you do die and lose all your inventory, you can just click that and it will give you everything back. But once again, that's not what we're really interested in right now, so back to focus. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start digging down here, and we're just going to count them as we go down. That way you can see it is definitely 20 blocks of just dirt. So first off, we get this block, so that one doesn't count. That's the grass block. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there you go. 20 blocks of dirt under your grass block, and then your bedrock layer as well. Now, again, you can set that to whatever number you want. I probably wouldn't go too high above like 50 or so, just because of the fact that well, I don't know if that's going to lag your computer or anything like that. It's an awful lot to be loading up. But right there, you can definitely put a small underground layer or something within that 20 blocks, and then save it to a schematic file so that when you start up a normal world, you can just go into a different schematic loading program, import the schematic into the world, place it, and basically save it, and when you go back into Minecraft, it will actually be there. So it's very useful for that. Well, that's really about it for this. Like I said, you can definitely change the names of the blocks if you know exactly what it's looking for as far as the name goes. And I just dropped my mouse there because I'm kind of klutzy like that. Now, the person who does this channel with me, well, we just call her Meem, and she is an awesome Minecraft modder. She's in the process of working on a mod specifically designed with decoration and functionality involved, and basically it's going to be just it's going to be a gigantic block of Minecraft building blocks. I mean, instead of just having, your basic stone or your basic cobblestone here, which, cobblestone's pretty basic no matter where you go. And as you can see, I'm not a big fan of the default skin because it's kind of sketchy looking. It doesn't look very nice at all, really. But some people like it and some people don't. And that's what this mod is all about. This mod will be about having, 4 or 5 different cobblestone blocks that vary in appearance. That way you can set whichever one you like and use them to your tastes. None of the stuff will be biome specific because I don't believe in biome specification. It's a sandbox game. I want to be able to use what I want to use when I want to use it, no matter if I want to put icy cobblestone in the middle of the desert, well, by golly, I want to be able to do it. So that's what the mod she is currently working on is all about. So you probably will not be seeing too awful many videos from her right from the get-go, but when we get down to the tutorial mods on how to code all that and mod it and so on, she's going to be the one to do it because I don't know Java. I might actually be able to learn some. I will be doing most of the resource pack reviews, the mod reviews. I will probably be doing a lot of the how to install your mod, how to do this in Minecraft, messing with redstone, all that good stuff. You'll just have to be a little bit patient because I'm still learning a lot about the redstone myself, and I'm not completely and totally I'm not a master with the redstone yet. Let's just say that. Now, what I'm going to do before we go here is I'm going to try and create a super flat world with tons of gravel, because I want to see if we can do that really quick here. So we're going to do this. We're going to create a new world and super flat, customize, and we're going to come over here to the presets, and we're going to just turn this into gravel, and we're going to set this to 20. Use preset, done, done, and we're going to create new world. And what it should come up as is we should have our grass block, which we do, and then under this should be 20 blocks of gravel. Oh, look at that. So there you go, 20 blocks of gravel under that initial dirt layer. For whatever reason you might want that much gravel. I have no idea why, because it's evil, evil, evil stuff. But it is possible. You can turn this super flat world into anything you want just by knowing the name of the block that it's going to want. So let's see if we can try something a little bit more difficult. Delete this world. Now we're going to create. And let's see if we can do cobblestone. This way, if for some reason you want that much cobblestone under there, well, there you can get it. And done, and done, and create new world. So again, we should have our grass block, and then 20 blocks of cobblestone below, which, yeah, that's a lot of cobblestone. So right there, basically it's just put in the name of the block as it appears in here, and that's what should show up there. Now, the thing about that is you're going to want to be careful, because if for some reason you completely take out that number and inadvertently just leave it blank, I have no idea what's going to happen. I suppose we could look, but I really don't want to test that theory right now. It does not sound pleasant. So there you have it. This is how you can change the depth and the content of your super flat world in about 5 to 10 seconds of creation. So there you go. Let me take a look here though. Oop, wrong thing. Alright, so yeah, it's really about all I can tell you about that kind of stuff at this moment. I am still messing with it, so again, just be patient with me. If I find any updates, I will definitely put them out there. But other than that, you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys again at Minetime with Meem and Drake. Bye.